Welcome back, Dodecadorks. We're the 12-sided guys. We have Matt playing Pine.
Hi.
Scott playing Roos.
That's me.
Sabrina playing Nari.
Hey there.
Jordan playing Richter.
Good evening.
Me, Paul, playing some music by my favorite composer, Nobuo Uematsu. And our special guest today, Sarah, playing with fire. No, wait. Sarah is playing with ice.
Hello.
That was so anticlimactic.
Hello.
That was the. Well, so I felt like if I went under, like I think the undercut's almost funnier than if I went way over the top, you know? Like if I let it drop, it's almost better.
I think it's great.
Almost.
I think it's great. Anyway, thanks for joining us again as we go on another adventure. Chapter 7 has just finished up and our characters have all reached level 11.
Woo!
Make sure you join the Patreon so you can hear us talk about the level up in our most recent They Grow Up So Fast. Also, go check out our Discord and chat with us. Your ratings and reviews have also been super helpful, so thanks for those as well. But enough about that, because check it out. My cousin Bryson got in trouble and his mom gave away all of his video games, and I got this one. Dude, no, it's awesome. Trust me.
Get wrecked, Bryson!
I know, seriously, that Bryson, my cousin Bryson too, because we're twins. He's always doing stuff like lighting things on fire and
Talking back, being a child.
There is no Bryson.
there's no Bryson.
Don't let this cute little bear thing with bat wings fool you. This game is badass. It uses Mode 7 graphics.
Ooh.
Let's see how far Bryson got by loading up his random saved game.
By the way, we were toying with the idea of calling our guest players our side pieces because we're the 12-sided guys. Would you be okay with that?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Our side pieces.
Nari and the Boys. As has happened so many times before, you guys find yourself in this strange place. You don't know exactly how you got here, but you just know instinctively you are in this city called South Figaro, and it's a city that's been occupied by an empire from another continent that has come and is starting to take over land here on this continent. But you, in South Figaro, have been sneaking around and have managed to infiltrate this large house in the northwest corner of the city, I think. Anyway, the largest house in the city, as you are trying to not only get out of South Figaro because the Empire is onto you, but also you're trying to gather as much information as you can so that you can take that info and return to your headquarters, the headquarters of the Returners, a resistance organization fighting against this evil empire. And we join Nari and the boys as they bust into this room in this largest house. We have Richter and Pine, both dressed in military uniforms, one wearing green, one wearing brown. And we have Nari and Roos, both dressed in kind of, I always thought it kind of looked like a Han Solo vest over a white shirt, but with like a black turban on.
Yeah, the token merchant.
Yes.
It kind of looked like the Hoth actually outfits from Empire Strikes Back, I always thought.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so you kind of busting into this master bedroom. You guys, I mean, this all kind of is just kind of in the back of your memory. You don't know how you all know this, but this is where you kind of gain consciousness. As you come into this master bedroom, you know that you have been hiding and sneaking around and have managed now to infiltrate this building and are now in the master bedroom of this largest house in South Figaro. Ahead of you, you see this table. It's just a small round table, one chair. In the back of the room, there's a fireplace. There's a little hutch or like a vanity of some kind. There's a bucket over on the wall for some reason. Off to the left, there is, you can see kind of some bookshelves in like this little alcove. There's also a bed, but you see a man who is just sitting there at this table kind of holding his head in his hands, and he is just kind of sobbing to himself.
Can I just say, I love this game. And I've just started replaying it again.
Wait, what game is it?
In the US, it was Final Fantasy III, but it's Final Fantasy VI, technically, from Japan.
It's been a long time since I've played it, and I don't remember all of the parts super well. I love this game.
So you're not going to breeze through it like you did Chrono Trigger? Here you are taking refuge in this master bedroom. You see there's a middle-aged rich man, and he's wearing a white shirt. He's got a red vest on, and it looks like he has got this bottle of wine and this cup in front of him, and he is just sitting there and just drinking. You can hear him mumbling under his breath.
Does he seem concerned at all that we're here?
He doesn't seem to notice you. He just kind of seems distraught. He's looking in his glass, swirling it around. You can see behind him there's another couple of bottles. You don't think this is the first bottle he's gone through.
This place, I'm just going to throw it out here. This place is bonkers, all right? We just came, just down the hall, there was a storage room with 2 kids in it, and one of them was singing a jump rope rhyme about winding a clock that didn't even rhyme.
You literally, Pine, as you say that, you can actually hear from the next room over, just a little bit further east, you can hear through the wall, you can hear this gruff voice saying, "Why won't these kids shut up?" And then you hear this little girl's voice saying, wind the clock, and then you hear a little boy going, "Chunk, chunk, I'm in Magitech armor."
Oh, I love it.
Ah, no wonder this man drinks.
All right. You know that at some point in here there's a way, a secret way to the secret imperial kind of headquarters, and it's also a way out of the city. And this is kind of the last room to explore. So you see this rich middle-aged man sitting at this table just drinking, mumbling under his breath.
Hey, you!
He looks up at you.
We're 2 soldiers, obviously, you can tell by our dress. And these 2 here are obviously merchants. You can tell by the way this one's always saying, "Hello, my friends," and
Hey there!
and selling problematic potions.
Do you want to own your own business? Would you like to work on your own schedule? Let me tell you about Mary Kay.
He just kind of puts his head in his hands and he goes, "Oh, what have I done?
What have you done?
I betrayed my town to the Empire. All I could think of was the money." That's word for word what he says in the game, guys.
I know. That's why I'm laughing.
Okay. And he goes back to drinking.
Well, if there's one thing I'm certain of, it's that we should look in every bucket. Be sure to check every single bucket and clock.
That's every pot you see.
The clocks especially.
The clocks are super important in this game. Spoiler, anybody who's playing this game for the first time, check every single clock and you're going to have a ton of elixirs by the end of the game.
That you will never use because you're always going to save them for later.
You're exactly right. When playing this game, I always assumed if I used an elixir, I was cheating. I should be able to beat the game without using elixirs.
Look at you playing hard mode.
Yeah, that's why they gave them to you, was so you could not use them.
Quite the flex, Paul. Quite the flex.
So here you are. You're in this master bedroom. It looks like it's kind of a room, with a sitting area and a fireplace, and then off to the left, there's a nook with the master, the bed, and then also a crate for some reason, and some bookcases.
Hey, we're looking for the headquarters. We heard that we can get there from your house.
He looks at you, and then he puts his head back in his hands, and he says,
What have I done?
What have I done? I betrayed my town to the Empire. All I could think of was the money.
Money is pretty great. I use it to buy goods and services.
You've said that before. Amazing.
What? Oh. Well, let's look around, everybody. This guy's not going to say anything different.
Is this a clock up in the corner here?
No, that's like a hutch, like a vanity type thing. Not a vanity, like a closet.
Are there any clocks in the room?
No, I'm going to go look in the bucket.
Okay, yeah, go look in the bucket. Why don't you make an investigation check, Richter?
Come on, big money, no whammy.
I'll help you.
Oh. If you give me advantage on that, Paul, I got a 14 on investigation. So a tonic, is that all I'm getting?
Yeah, I was going to say, for this episode only, you get a potion of healing. Basic.
Woohoo!
Pine.
Hey, Richter, I gotta say, you are doing a fantastic job of handling the anomalies of... not anomalies, what am I thinking of? I was trying to quote Bill and Ted. But you're doing an amazing job of handling this strange universe we find ourselves in occasionally after big fights. You didn't even bat an eye, you just jumped right in looking for buckets.
I assumed this was just par for the course, right?
Yeah, we usually have like a shared psychosis moment right after like important events in our lives.
And oftentimes we make a friend in here, but I don't think it's this robot.
He looks and goes, "Oh, what have I done?"
Nah, he does not seem. He seems like he's made some bad decisions in his life, and I don't trust that guy.
He did it for the money.
Yes. Pine, as you enter in, I see that you guys are kind of exploring the room. Pine, you kind of head over to the west a little bit where the bed is, and I want you to make a perception check.
I got a 17.
Hey, everyone! I hear wind. There may be a secret door in here or something.
And I'll start looking for secret doors because this is what I love to do.
Is anybody going to go help him? Because Pine is looking for secret doors.
Nari will come along and help him tap on the walls.
Okay. Pine, why don't you make an investigation check with advantage?
Oh, gee, I'm still making... Okay.
Nah, you know what? You guys are going to find it anyway. Hey, guess what, Sarah? You
This
don't get
is
to
where
play.
the episode
Sarah, you don't
ends.
get to play. They never actually find.
Oh, cool. I'm just vibing. I'm just listening.
I got a 13 on my investigation.
Okay.
Hopefully that's enough.
I think that's plenty because in the actual game, you literally just have to walk behind the bookshelf. It's a perspective thing. As you go into this room, you can hear wind blowing, and it takes you a while to kind of pinpoint where it is. You can hear footsteps outside in the hallway of what sounds like soldiers marching back and forth. And at one point, right before, like you are kind of scrambling now because you hear footsteps approaching this very bedroom, and you manage to find this book, and it says. The Autobiography of Emperor Gestal. And as you pull on it, the bookcase opens up and there's a staircase leading down behind.
We didn't have to alphabetize it?
Man, this puzzle sucked.
All right, you can hear like some rattling at the door. Somebody's going to be coming in here very soon.
Quick, let's go.
I mean, even if it's just that jump rope rhyme girl, I don't want to hear that again. It's been stuck in my head all day. Wind the clock, wind the clock.
I mean, I think I could take her, but yeah.
All right, you guys go down these stairs. It goes. You figure you must be below because you were on the second floor. These stairs go down quite a ways. You figure you must be in a basement or a sub basement of some kind, but you are in this kind of stone hallway. And it goes just a little ways to the east, and then it turns and heads south. And as you guys are kind of exploring, you see that there's lights down here, so you don't need to light a torch or anything like that. But you can hear, just with passive perception of Nari and Roos easily, you can hear some commotion going on. You can't hear voices specifically, but you hear something is happening down around the corner in that direction.
Well, Richter and I are still dressed as soldiers, so maybe we should go check it out.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, here, Mr. Pine, you step forward. I'll step behind you.
Richter kind of steps around the corner.
Give us a signal if you need help. Caw-caw, caw-caw.
Did Ebby teach you that? I'm trying to remember what that one means.
He did. I miss him. R.I.P. And I just did the symbol of the cross IRL and.
Oh. All right, Richter and Pine, in your green and brown uniforms. Who was in green? Who was in brown? Do you remember?
You said it.
I did say it. Well, here. How about this? Because I said it and I don't remember and you don't remember, you guys don't know who is dressed as the more superior officer. How's that?
Touche, my lord. All right.
That seems fair.
There we go. All right. You can see that this hallway heads to the south a little ways, probably another 30 feet. And then you can see it branches off to the east and to the west.
All right. Look like we belong. March, I guess, side by side. And we can, talk to each other maybe, I don't know,
Like one of us is more superior than the other, right?
give it a try.
Follow me, henchmen.
One of you needs to be the alpha male, and the other needs to be the beta.
Oh, God.
I'll be the beta cuck.
The beta-
At Richter and Pine, as you head south, you can see that this hallway it branches off to the east and to the west. You can see that to the west, there's just some bookshelves lined up here. But if you head over to the east, you can see that the hallway actually has 3 doorways on the north side of this hallway. And then it ends.
Okay, sir, which door do you want us to go peek into?
Well, you can hear noise coming from the first doorway.
Let's go check out the first doorway. Magic and espers and emperor is amazing. Ha ha.
Chung Chung Magic Tech Armor.
All right, as looks like Richter, as you move up and peek in, you can see that there is a cage, like a little barred off little window in the door, and you can actually look in and you can see what looks like 2 Imperial soldiers in brown armor. And at the back of the room, you see that there is a woman that is, I don't think she's actually tied up, but she looks like she is a captive of some sort. And you hear one of the guards kind of steps up and says, "This is what happens to traitors." And what you see, this blonde woman, you see a Magitech knight forged by the Empire and tempered in battle. None have truly known the woman beneath the general's guise. Sarah, what do they actually see here in this room? Why don't you tell us about the person that they see?
And how to pronounce her name, please, because I was a kid when I played this and never learned how to pronounce it.
I don't know. I was going to ask you because there's like so many different people pronounce it different ways. I've heard Celes, I've heard Celeste. I don't know. Yeah, let's just decide on one. What do we think?
I said Sealies.
I said Sealies too.
Sealies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! I'm shocked that the twins said the same thing.
So, okay, I was looking up, etymologically, I think that it comes from the idea of like celeste or celestial. So my guess at pronunciation would be more along the lines of Celeste or Celes, but I don't know which.
Let's
Let's
go
say
Celeste.
Celeste.
Let's go Celeste.
That makes me feel like I got it right.
We can always go with Sealy too if we want to.
Let's go with Celeste.
I believe it's Chelesh.
It's Chelish. Yes, you see a woman, blonde hair, long blonde hair, blue eyes, and a sort of like headband around her head, dressed in this white cape, blue boots, and this sort of very skin-tight green sort of leotard situation that seems very impractical for being held captive. But she's got this very stoic, sort of stone-faced, very self-serious look about her.
Dari's gonna poke around the corner and look at that skin-tight suit.
It is tight. It
God.
is impractically
Skin-tight
tight.
leotard and go-go boots. And that's what I always saw.
I needed to make sure my eyes could believe it.
There you go.
Guys, I think her clothes are as tight as mine.
Celeste is being intimidated by the guards and staring them down, trying to intimidate them back, and you just see a very subtle wedgie pick of the skin-tight leotard.
So as this is happening, you see that the main soldier in here, he looks up at you at Celeste and says, "So the mighty Celeste has fallen."
Not as far as those who'd use their strength to attack the weak, and I spit on his butt.
Wait, why is his butt like towards you? Is he
No, I said his foot.
She
I
said
spit on his
foot.
foot.
Oh, his foot! I thought you said butt.
I spit on his butt. No, I spit on his foot.
He kind of bristles at that, and he says, "Run that mouth of yours while you still can. Your execution is tomorrow." And then he turns around and looks at the other guard, and he says, "Keep a close eye on her." And he starts walking towards the door.
Quick, run!
No, quick! Both sides of the door and salute him as he goes by.
Yes.
The door opens as this soldier comes walking out. You guys both salute him, and he does not pay attention to you at all. And he starts heading to the west. Roos and Nari, what are you doing?
At this point, I think we're just kind of trying to hide around the corner. Is he gonna walk right past us?
Roos and Pine, you guys would know that he will walk right past Roos and Nari where you left them if he continues on in this path. So does anybody want to try to stop him or do anything before he walks and sees 2 merchants here in the secret Imperial base?
Wait, if I remember correctly, doesn't he walk straight down a dead-end hallway and disappear?
Don't ruin the joke! As a matter of fact, he does. Yes, he does. He's going to start moving, but this is a little different than, Super Nintendo.
Okay.
There are,
actual humans playing the game.
Exactly. So he's going to start moving. So Roos and Nari, what are you doing?
Pine will say,
Oh, sir. What time of day is the execution set for?
and I'll say it loud enough, hopefully, that my friends down the hall can hear my voice.
Okay.
Is there a door around that we can, as we hear Pine say that he's talking to somebody, that we could slip into?
I'm just going to tell you this. If you guys sneak back up the hallway where you came from, he's not going to go that way.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just like take a couple steps back using my sneaky feet.
What's Roos doing?
Do you want us to roll stealth?
Yeah. Roos, you have a whole totally different option if you want to take it.
Roos is just gonna walk up to the ceiling and then hug the ceiling and Spider-Man it in the corner.
This is the way.
Really
This
give it
is
to
the
that
way.
ceiling.
That's right. With your spider boots. All right. Okay. Yeah. He turns to you, Pine, and he
With a
says,
17 stealth on the ceiling.
Okay. All right. He turns to you, Pine, and he says, at high noon. And then he turns and keeps walking down this hallway past the bookshelves, disappears from sight. With his passive perception, Roos, he did not see you. Nari, you managed to duck back far enough around the corner that he did not see you either. And you are now in this hallway alone. Pine and Richter, you know that Celeste is in this room with one of these soldiers.
Her information would be invaluable to the returners.
I think so. They're like fallen heaven, right?
Fallen what?
Exactly like fallen heaven.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe one is based off the other or something.
Maybe just a little bit.
I think we should probably save her, right?
Yeah, it's just the one guard in there. We can take him. Let's get Nari and Roos down here too.
I'll go to the end of the hall and call them.
Nari, Roos.
As you come around the corner, Roos is saying to
Oh,
Nari,
hell yeah.
So I have a wedgie real similar to that one that we saw on her, but my tunic is a little lower. It looks good on her. Should I raise my tunic a little too?
I think you should. Do you need some help picking that wedgie? Because I'm sure there's someone here who's willing to kiss your ass. Roos.
No, I think it's not tight enough, actually.
Oh God, yeah. I was gonna say your balls are sagging a little bit, but I didn't want to mention it.
Yeah, what's the term for a camel toe on a guy?
Oh, it's moose knuckles.
Oh, yes, moose knuckles. That's
Yes,
right.
Moose Knuckles. All right, yeah, you hear a voice call from inside this room. It's Moose Knuckles.
It's moose knuckles. The most stoic,
All right.
I think we found our ally.
Yeah, I don't think any NPC would know what a moose knuckle was.
Well, they haven't really been responding to things we say. Well, no, that one did. Maybe that guy who said it was at noon. Well, he's gone. He disappeared down a dead-end hallway.
Well, it seems like this person is worth saving. She seems to know some good digs.
Right, yeah. Her information could be very valuable to the returners.
Well, there's a door in front of you, and surprisingly, the door's not locked. Oh, actually, it's got a lock on it, but it's open from this side.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Nari's gonna move on in.
Busted and save the day.
You guys move on in. Why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative?
Ooh.
Hey, Nari got a nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Roos got a 14.
Pine got a 15.
Richter got a 10.
And Celeste got a 12.
Okay, awesome. Well, then we will start here at the top of the initiative with Nari. Nari, you come busting into the room. You see this this blonde-haired woman up at the end of the hall. It looks like she's been a little worse for wear, but I'm pretty sure she's still armed, right?
No.
I'm gonna say I have a Eldritch Knight thing that lets me summon a weapon, so it depends on
gotcha.
whether you want me to do that in or out of initiative.
We'll have you do it in initiative. So you see that she's still wearing some form of armor of some kind. It just seems kind of tight.
Well, yeah, it's a battle leotard.
Classic.
Yeah. Nari, what's your passive perception again?
Passive perception is 20.
20.
But also, how cute is she? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10.
We'll say on a scale of 1 to 3, because there are there 3? I would call her a 1. Sorry, never mind.
Man. Okay.
I would say she's not. How do I put this?
I have no idea what you're even trying to say.
A scale of 1 to 3?
I think she's the most attractive female character in the game, personally.
Oh, okay.
And that was the scale of 1 to 3, and 1 was the...
She's number 1. She's number 1. She's
on
number
a
1.
scale of 1 to 3, she's at the bottom at 1 as the most attractive character in the game. Listen, she's hot, okay? It's
Okay, well, I'm here to protect this young lady.
She's so attractive, I could see her on the stage. She rivals Maria, even.
Oh my god, look at that pain line. She's not even pulling at her wedgie. Flares at Ruth.
Okay, all right, Nari, I think your turn is up.
So, like, the person, like, I'm assuming the guard is in some way antagonizing her?
Actually, the guard is sitting in a chair.
And he had no reaction to us coming in?
Well, with your passive perception, you realize he had no reaction to you coming in.
I will mosey on over to the guard. Can I just, I don't know, incapacitate him?
He is asleep.
He's asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over to the woman then, and I'm just gonna say, my lady, how can we help you?
Hi there. What fresh hell is this? Did Kefka send you?
No one sent us. We are here to do right.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully.
I mean, maybe he sent us. I don't know. Everything before this is kind of a blur. So we'll say possibly.
Sure. What are you with the Empire? You're wearing Imperial clothes.
Oh, these things, and I'll rip off my armor. I'll just spin in place, and I'll go flying off.
Nari will take off her shirt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, this doesn't mean shit to me, dude. Don't worry about it, bruh.
Richter starts spraying water on her while she's doing it from his canteen.
Wow.
She's wearing like a white wife beater underneath and just starts pouring water on herself.
Wow, you're truly so damp.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't expecting a damp rescue. Are we What's happening? Why are you here? I'm exhausted. I've been being tortured for days. I'm so tired.
Oh my goodness, my lady, that is not right. And Nari will do her best to untie this damsel.
Oh, are you done? Do you not need me to put water on? Okay, never mind. He puts his canteen away.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Pine just got done pumping up his super soaker. It's like, oh, we're done.
Do you have a towel or something? That was a very moist untying.
Oh gosh. All right, at the end of Nari's turn, it is this soldier's turn, who suddenly leaps up from his chair and reaches for you, and then mumbles something and kind of falls back in his seat and falls back asleep.
Does he mumble anything intelligible?
Cue victory music!
You know, right before the other guard left, he said that he could stay awake for days with no sleep, and then here we are.
Oh yeah, he is out.
Men are all liars. That's what I know.
Way to get Sabrina to
Wait,
waste
what?
in that 20.
Is he just unwakeable? He's just...
You can't wake this guy up. You know it.
Roos is going to walk over to him and just kind of shake his shoulder.
Oh, as you shake his shoulder, suddenly something falls out of his pocket.
Ooh.
And as you look down, you see what looks like an old clock key.
I know this one. The song's been in my head for hours.
I found a key. Roos is going to hand it over to Nari and say, you seem to collect these.
I do love keys. Where do we think this goes?
You said it looked like a clock key. I guess we find a clock.
What is a clock key? I mean, think about it.
There are truly so many clocks around this house. It is bound to go into one of them. I've seen like 8 clocks already on the way on here.
And they just have like locks on their doors? Like, what is a clock key?
You wind it.
Existentially.
No, it's when you wind the clock with the, it makes the clock go. You wind the clock.
What? This is preposterous.
No, see, Victor, poor people can't afford clocks run by Crystal technology, and they actually have to wind the gears like some kind of proletariat chumps.
What animals are these?
Down with the bourgeoisie.
Sorry. Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Pine. This is Richter. If you want to introduce yourselves, I said, let me introduce us. My name is Pine. This is Richter, Nari,
Hello.
and Roos, and I guess we're with the returners.
Nari's gonna bow deeply and kiss the hand of this fine lady.
She blushes a little bit. and looking directly at Nari, she'll say, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I appreciate the rescue. My name is former General Celeste, and I suppose I am now the traitor Celeste. So, pleasure to meet you. And are we leaving?
General Celeste, we would love to assist you in leaving this place. Please let us know where we should go.
Let's go check out the other doors.
Honestly, I have no idea. I was planning to just sit here and wait for the execution, so...
Man, that seems like a really bad plan, dude. Honestly,
You know...
Nari's gonna look at the Roos and go, Kira kind of is smarter.
Look, if I get caught running, it's humiliating. I need to retain the pride, if nothing else. Does this guy look like you could kill him in one hit without him screaming?
Oh yeah, I could definitely do that.
Not at all. That is a no.
These are not wieners.
Okay, great. Then I will sneak past.
These guys are in brown armor. These guys are not wieners.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about it, but yeah.
Okay. You guys all exit this room and go back out into the hallway. There are 2 more doors a little bit further to the east. And you can see that there's a door kind of halfway down the hallway, and then there's another door right at the very furthest east end of the hallway.
Guys, I bumped into a wall, and now I'm walking through darkness. There seems to be a path here, but I can't see anything.
That's Final Fantasy 2.
There's one here too. It leads to like some speed shoes or haste ring or something.
Oh, there is?
I can't remember
Down
if it's
here?
in this room or not, but
Running shoes, I think. They're haste shoes, yeah.
Yeah, directly
Sprint
below
shoes.
the door. No, not the sprint shoes. There's
No, not
also
even
ones that
sprint
cast
shoes.
haste.
Yeah,
Oh.
the running shoes.
What?
is it in this room? I knew there were a couple in the game, but
I think there's something in this room. Yeah.
Oh, well, you didn't find it because I didn't put it on the map. All right. All right. Nari, you kind of go to that second door down, and as you peek in, you see a much smaller room, and it looks to be empty except for the glowing of a little blue crystal in the middle of the room that, you just instinctively know you don't have to worry about that right now.
All right, let's keep moving.
But we could pitch a tent in that room.
We can pitch a tent anywhere, my dude, but let's
Excuse
keep
me.
on moving. Hi, Jesus Christ, sorry about this old man.
What did I say?
Men are always talking about pitching tents.
He pitches tents randomly. We just let it slide. We try not to look.
Oh gosh.
I mean, he's literally a grandpa. Like, you kind of just have to forgive him.
Victor,
Wait, he can still pitch tents? It's amazing.
He can pitch tents because we keep getting this cream and this pill for him every time we go to the temple.
Oh no.
What?
you guys are hilarious. Okay, there's this last door, the furthest door on the east, and that's what we've got.
So again, I mean, the way that other dude left, it just led to a blank wall. You know, I had no idea how he got out. Let's try this door. And as I was saying before, what you're Celeste.
Yes.
We're with the returners, and I think that the information you have as being a former general of the Empire could be very valuable to them. Would you be willing to collaborate? You're already a traitor. Why not, a little bit more treason?
Well, I guess I have nowhere else to go, so I will at the very least consider it. And I would owe you my life if you got me out of this, so perhaps.
You wouldn't owe us. You would owe Nari. Not us, just her.
Yeah, just her. She's our leader, the brains behind everything.
We just do what she says.
You guys can't see me, but my eyebrows are going crazy right now.
You said you're a soldier. Can you handle yourself in a fight? Do you need a weapon? I happen to have picked up a random short sword in the past couple of days.
I believe you mean regal cutlass.
I think I'll be fine. And I, as a bonus action, although we are out of combat, I summon this like huge greatsword to my side, and it looks like this magic greatsword that just sort of appears out of nowhere. I say, I think this will do just fine.
Damn! Look at that.
It's not a metaphor or anything. It seems like all of you are sort of prone to having your minds in the gutter. It's just a sword.
Not me. My mind's, yeah.
By the way, I am still giggling over here when Jordan said, "Don't you mean regal cutlass?"
Thank you.
What a regal cutlass.
That is the sword she comes with, though. That's right. There's this last door at the end of the hall.
Well, leader.
We might as well bust it in.
All right. You bust in through the door, and I'm going to put you all, everybody move into the room. Just kind of stay close to the door. Pine, I will put you in right here, and stop right there. I'm going to switch it up a little bit from the normal game, because as you bust into this room, you see crates and boxes and chests, and you see a clock on one wall and a clock on another wall. You see urns and all kinds. This looks like a storage room of some kind, but you also down here, you see 2 more Imperial soldiers in brown armor. And as you walk in, they say, "Halt! What are you doing under here?" And not under here. What are you doing in here?
Underwear. Oh, I see what you did.
We're going to roll initiative again.
Roos got a 22.
Hey, Nari got a 10.
Pine got a 15.
Richter got a 7.
And Celeste got a 15.
Fantastic. All right, at the top of the round, we have Roos. Roos, you see in this room, it's not very big. It's probably about 40 feet across and only about 25 feet kind of north to south. But you see these 2 soldiers. They look like they're wearing brown plate armor, and they each have great swords in their hands. But it's your turn first.
Okay, Roos is going to step. Can I get over this, or is that like blocked terrain?
You have boots of spider climb. You can just walk over anything you want.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, so I'm going to stand on the wall here behind Mr. Pine, and I'm going to throw... That's right, yeah, And I'm going to throw my chakram at the nearest guy.
Cool.
And that will be a 16 to hit.
That will miss. It bounces off the plate armor.
Then I'm going to pull out my pocket lizard, and I'm going to throw Gigi and see if I can hit with her.
No, it's really a lizard he keeps in his pocket.
Yes.
For a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit, yes.
Is that a new token for Gigi?
It's adorable.
I love that token. That's so cute.
For 9 force damage.
9 force damage. Fantastic.
That was casting Gigi's bright blue tongue. And that'll be my turn.
Perfect. All right. Roos, your turn is up. It is now these Imperial soldiers' turns. One of them comes rushing up and stands kind of on top of this crate and has 3 targets to choose from. The other one rushes in and has 2 targets to choose from. So the first one is going to take 3 attacks, and we'll see who he's going to attack. It's either going to be Roos, Pine, or Richter. It will be Pine. Pine, you have 3 attacks coming your way, plus 9 to each of these attacks. That'll be 12 or 24 or 25.
The 24 and 25 will hit, yeah.
All right. The first one is going to be... Oh my gosh, 23 damage.
Oh my god.
Crap, dude.
Holy cow.
Oh, I should probably take a long rest before we start this, shouldn't I?
The second one will be 14 damage. So a total of 37 damage. All right.
Good heavens.
The other one is going to attack at either Richter or Nari. And it will be Nari. Nari, you have 3 attacks coming your way. And that will be... Ooh, a natural 20. And then a 21 and an 18.
The 18 won't hit, but the other 2 will.
Okay. So first off...
Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, I missed... Go ahead. I forgot that I had taken a different paladin thing. I was going to impose disadvantage, but I can only reduce damage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Honestly, don't worry about it. I'm kind of a tank.
Okay.
But I also got a lot of junk in this trunk in case your character wants to...
Oh my goodness.
No, stop flirting. Stop flirting with the guests.
I got a free reaction, so I might as well do it, but in a minute.
All right, so for the first one, okay, we're gonna do this. Oh golly, this is gonna be pretty brutal. We have got all this damage coming. We're gonna double this dice. That is gonna be 20, that's not too bad. 22 plus 4, that's 26 damage on the crit. And then the other one will be 14 damage. So a total of 40 damage with those 2 hits.
I'm going to reduce that by 7.
Nice.
Aw, thanks. I always knew I liked this girl.
Always. She's always been the love of my life ever since I met her 5 minutes ago.
Well, don't even talk about Kira like that. This is just some side piece to what might smash. Come on now. Kira is who I'm about.
You don't need to roll an insight check to know she's down.
All right, Pine, it is your turn. Initiative 15, go ahead.
Pine's like, what's going on here? And he'll take 2 swings with his Tabri Ambassador's Blade.
Okay, it looks like at the one that's already been hit by Roos once.
Yes, yeah, who was attacked by Roos, yes. So the one just to the north of me. And I will roll a 24 on the first hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And he hit pretty hard, so I'm going to return the favor. That's 14 piercing, 1 cold, 8 radiant, and then I will say,
Unleash with precision, Swordmaster's Fury.
and do an extra, just a level 1, extra 2d8 damage. That's another 10 damage on top of that.
Wow, okay, first hit, that's pretty dang good.
Okay, and then for my second swing, I get a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice.
7 piercing, 5 cold, and only 1 radiant.
Okay,
And I'll save some spell slots.
okay, perfect. Awesome, good round. All right, anything else you want to do, bonus actions or anything?
I would have done it before. I should have done it before, but no.
Celeste, it brings us to your turn. Celeste, you're kind of tucked back in by the door, kind of surrounded by these, your new allies, but I don't think you need as much protection as they might think you do.
No, I don't think so. I'm going to rush over here, and you can move through allies, right?
Yeah, it costs double the movement, but this room is so small, you can basically get anywhere in this room, no problem.
That's fine. I'm going to be here, so I'm within reach of both of these guys. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go to the west of this one guy so that I'm just in line with this one guy and not both.
Gotcha. Don't want to be a target for both of them. I get that.
Yeah, and I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite. And which means next time I hit with a melee attack, the attack deals an extra bit of psychic damage, and they also have to make a wisdom save. So first, I'm just going to try to attack with my greatsword. That is going to be...
I do love a woman with a greatsword.
Yeah, that's a 23 to hit for that first one. So...
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So that's okay. So that is they'll first of all they'll have to roll a wisdom save at DC 14.
All right, that's a natural 20.
Dang, they got it. Okay, and then they are still gonna take. Okay, great. So it deals 6 psychic damage plus that's a plus 12 slashing damage.
So 18 total.
Yes, and then that's the first attack, and then second attack will be 27 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
All right, this one doesn't do extra psychic damage, but that's going to be 17 extra slashing damage.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
All right. Awesome.
Oh, and I'm gonna throw. No, I won't. I'll throw a divine smite on there. We're good.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Very good.
I just need to say, Paul has rolled 3 nat 20s already.
Oof.
Oh.
Hey, that's me. That's me.
Honestly, my least favorite character. I'm just a LOL JKN.
I am always trying to mess things up. That's right. Okay, Nari, it is your turn. You're kind of furthest south, and you're kind of only in base to base with one of the guys. The guy who has not been hit yet.
Absolutely. I am going to take my axe and go at him for a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that does 8 damage. Then I'm going to go again for a 26 to hit, which I'm assuming does.
For sure.
Oh my god, I'm not rolling well for another 8 damage. And then my third hit is going to be 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice. Okay. Oh my god, it's for 6 damage.
I don't roll that one again because you are. Yeah, that's that. You rolled a 1, so you're great weapon master.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So for 17 damage.
Oh my gosh, that's
more like
a big difference.
How's he looking?
The guy who you were attacking looks relatively okay. The other guy looks like he's definitely bleeding from multiple places. He's below half hit points.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in at this guy just so I don't have to deal with him. I'm just gonna use my second movement here, and I'm just gonna go at him again for an 11 to hit.
That misses. He's wearing plate. He's got AC 18.
That sucks. What a stupid. All right, so a 24 to hit for 15 damage.
Nice.
And then for a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 damage.
Nice.
Oh my god, and then a 12 to hit, which doesn't hit. So that's what I think I'm going to do this time.
All right, Nari, your turn is up. Now it's Richter. Richter, you actually have, you're kind of in between both guys. You can attack either one. The guy to the west looks more beat up, but Nari put a pretty big hurt on this other guy that's a little bit further to the east.
Let's go ahead and see if we can't double up on the one that's been beat up already by Pine and Celeste and Roos.
It was actually Gigi.
Oh, Gigi, my bad. Yes.
Stop giving credit for the things you do to Squire and Gigi.
Yes, Scott is very good at letting everybody else take credit for Roos's actions.
Aww.
This is kind of the way he wrote the character, but I love it.
Yeah, Richter will turn and with a swashbuckler's laugh go ha ha, and will take a swipe for an 11 to hit. Really throwing the
That
heat.
will actually miss, believe it or not.
And then Pine goes, ha ha.
Shut up, Pine. And a nat 1 for a 10 to hit.
Oh no!
Jeez.
Oh no! Pine is wearing off on Richter.
It looks like I'm the spooniest bard here.
All right, Richter, is there any bonus actions or anything you want to do? Or are we moving on to Roos?
No, that's all he's got.
Okay, Roos, you are up. It is your turn. You are still kind of back in the corner by Celeste, close to this one that has taken a bigger beating.
Okay, so Roos is going to attack that same one that everybody has kind of been dogpiling on with his dagger
All right.
for a 14 to hit. That'll miss. I will come back with my chakram as an offhand and throw that at him for a 20 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Ooh.
So that'll do 9 force damage and 10 precision, so 19 damage total. That'll be my turn.
Oh, you're not going to bonus action and move. Oh, you already did your bonus action.
Yeah, it makes more sense for me to hit because then I get the precision where Gigi wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get that. So Gigi's just kind of floating. Oh, by the way, Sarah, Gigi is a tiny little skink with a blue tongue with wing flaps between her legs, like a flying squirrel. Only she's a little lizard.
Yeah, she
I
can glide
love a little
around.
critter.
Yes. And now in this circumstance, Gigi is a spiritual weapon, but sometimes Gigi also is a healing word.
Potion delivery service.
She carries potions. Yeah,
Often a lockpick with her tongue.
Yes.
You know what that tongue do?
yeah. She picks locks with her tongue.
She contains multitudes.
Oh yes, for sure.
All I can think of is Gigi's like, I am Legion. All will bow to me.
She is many.
I mean, she's definitely the most interesting character in our podcast.
Obviously the cutest.
All right, it is now these soldiers' turns. So the first one that's going to go, the one who's been beat up even more, is going. He's got 4 targets to choose from. So we have 3 attacks coming at Celeste. Celeste, here are 3 attacks coming your way. Looks like a 24, a 27, and a 20.
Okay, wait. Let me check on what shield would make my armor class. 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 27, and 20?
24, 27, and 20.
Nah, that would only negate 2 of them. All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Hit me.
Hit you? All right, here we go. We are going to attack at you. It seems like he's lost some of his strength. Yeah, so he's not going to hit you as hard as he did before he lost half his hit points. So the first one is going to hit you for 11, and then 13, so that's a total of 24, and then 15. So that's a total of, I think, 29 damage.
Yeah.
All right, and now the other soldier who has a little bit more stamina left, he's got 2 targets to choose from. He is going after Nari. 3 attacks coming your way again. We have a 22, a 21, and a 27.
Oh heck, those will all hit.
Oh, golly. Okay, you ready? 18, 16, and oh my gosh,
Wow.
25.
I did roll my endurance and I do subtract 5
Oh, hell yeah.
to whatever you're about to give me.
Okay, so you subtract 5 out of 59 damage. So you take 54 damage from those 3 hits.
God.
That would take me out.
Well, I feel not great, but fine.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not even close enough to you to reduce it. Oh.
I would say 20% if I had to guess.
She's doing not great, but she would never let Celeste know.
I am fine and dandy.
She's trying to shake it off. She's like, nah, we're good. Do this all the time.
Stretches over here.
She looks so hot taking a hit. She just sponges it. It's amazing.
Is this a Valentine's Day episode? Holy cow, everyone's a little horny tonight.
I'm gonna soak up them hits.
Yeah, pitching tents and flirting.
Pine, it is your turn.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of strikes with my sword. The first one is a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
13 piercing, 2 cold, 1 radiant.
Okay, so a total of 16 damage.
And let's go ahead and use another Swordmaster's Fury.
Unleash with precision, Swordmaster's Fury.
And do it. 2 1s on the dice, so that's another 2 damage.
Okay, well, this guy is looking very hurt.
Yeah, that I know. I was hoping that would be enough, but okay. Second attack is going to be. I rolled a 17. I am going to use my disciplined focus to add a 10 to that.
Okay. You hit with a 27.
Yeah, I do. That's 14 piercing, 6 cold, and 6 radiant.
What happens to this guy?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I mean, nothing super flashy because we're still in combat, but it's just the rapier does a feint, draws his guard away, and then he's able to find the lower half of his face is completely uncovered by his helmet that seems to cover his eyes with no eye holes, and it just goes right through underneath his chin up into his head. Quickly draws out, and then I'm going to move over to the other side of the remaining soldier with my movement and kind of flank him with Richter. So I'm on the east side and Richter's on the west side.
Awesome. Very cool. Great round. Okay, Celeste, it is your turn. The soldier in front of you has fallen down dead. There's only one left in this room.
Great. I, in my blue go-go boots, leap over his body and go to north of this other guy. And I'm going to attack once with a booming blade for a 20 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Great. Okay, so the greatsword itself did 13 slashing damage. With a booming blade, it did 14 more. And then the Eldritch Knight has an ability where if you use a cantrip, you can attack again with a bonus action. So I'm going to take a second greatsword attack. And that is I can't see what it rolled to hit.
A 20.
Nice, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 14 more slashing damage.
Nice. Man. Hitting like a dump truck. I love it.
How's this guy looking?
He's hurting. All right, fantastic. Awesome. Well, very good, Celeste. And then that brings us now to Nari.
Awesome. So Nari will hit for a 12 to hit, which I'm assuming does not.
You are correct.
And then she will come in again for a 15 to hit.
That'll miss as well.
Oh my
Plate
goodness.
armor.
What the heck?
Yeah. They got plate armor.
A 25 hit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Third attack. That will definitely hit, yeah.
So that will do 9 damage. How are they looking?
They are below half. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I will use the Axe of the Adjudicator and I will say, bow before me, you sons of whores. And they need to make a Wisdom DC 13 save.
Oh, a natural 14.
Showing off your Dom cred.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to be impressive here, and you guys are really making it difficult.
It's working.
Oh, gosh. Well, rolled a natural 14, so he saves.
Devastating.
Heck. All right, well, Nari's just going to keep fighting then.
All right, Richter, you're up.
She's not really that worried about this dude. She's just a little embarrassed.
Richter's like, I must have failed my blitz input on that last turn. Here we go again. And we're going to go ahead and make some attacks. A 24 to hit.
That'll hit, yes.
For 13 damage.
Okay.
Is he still? He's still standing. Okay. Then I will, instead of having that be a normal attack, we're going to have that be a sword tech level 1 dispatch and use my Swordmaster's Justice to smite this guy.
Fantastic.
If you wait long enough, it'll be a cleave.
Yeah, I know, right? Gotta wait a few more rounds, though. All right, so I need to do 6d8.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. 29 damage.
Ooh.
Nice. And what does that look like?
I mean, he kind of pulls out an absurdly large sword and then like has this weird wavy whoosh come behind him, and then he just jumps into the guy. Doesn't even swing the sword, it just kind of like shoves the sword into him and then bounces right back to where he was.
And with that, he falls to the ground, and we will cue victory music.
Woo. Roos bursts into jumping jacks. Guys, I don't know what's come over me. I can't stop.
All right. So here you are in this room. Here's the deal. You guys can actually hear kind of footsteps moving around down the hallway. You guys know that you have to act fast before more soldiers appear.
Quick, loot the chests.
What the hell was that, Richter? That's not something they teach at the School of the Sun.
Yeah, the returners have really got their shit together.
Okay, search the room, everyone. We gotta get out of here.
We have that clock key. Is there a spot where we can use it?
There are 2 clocks in this room.
Which one isn't working?
The one that is basically here, right close to the door. The one in the first section of this room.
Don't forget the treasure chests.
Richter pops open a treasure chest and finds another regular healing potion.
Yes, I'm going to give all those healing potions to Nari.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Nari, the key. Right there, that clock. Do it.
Nari's gonna stick that key into that clock and see what happens.
So technically this is the clock over here, but that's okay. You see that this clock is not running, and as you put the key in and start winding the clock, suddenly cha-chunk, it moves over. Actually, no, the armoire next to it moves over, revealing a doorway that leads to a staircase. And as that opens and you start moving through the staircase, you all can hear boots come pounding into the room that you just left. And you know that you guys are being hunted now. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit as you make your escape through some more secret rooms of this house and out the back and out of the city of South Figaro. In order to get back to the Returner's hideout, you have to run to a cave and get through the cave and then to another portion of the land of Figaro. But first off, you have to get through the South Figaro cave. So here is what I'm going to allow you guys to do. As you guys are moving and trying to stay away from Imperial forces, I will let you guys each take a short rest.
Okay.
And use whatever potions you want.
Woohoo!
All 11 hit dice.
Truly.
Well, I know that Nari took a beating that last round.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of using my hit dice.
Well, especially not in a random save game. Let's be honest. The consequences of failure here are pretty slim. Sorry, Celeste. If everyone dies, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah, you just reload the save.
That's right. Bryson's save, our cousin Bryson. I was trying to think, no offense to anyone named Bryson out there, but I'm like, who would get in trouble so bad that their parents would take away all their video games? Bryson. Yeah, definitely Bryson.
It was always Bryson.
All right, here we go. You guys are moving through this cave. All the way through this cave, you can hear, like, behind you, around corners, you hear people calling out, "Hey, this way! I think they headed this way!" And you can hear the boots and the creak of armor as these Imperial soldiers are following you, until finally you get... Now,
do we hear rumbles, too, as we go through this cave?
Make a perception check.
Because we do. We hear rumbles as we go through this cave. It's a 22.
Yes, you definitely hear rumbles as you go through this cave. Everyone can hear them. And last time, well, you guys didn't go through this cave, but you know that for whatever reason, the rumbles are not normal in this cave. But you know that you're kind of in the last area of this cave as you come out of the doorway. Because, yeah, there's doors in this cave for some reason. You pop open this doorway and you can see that there is like this pond, this kind of like pool over in one corner. And then there is like the cave kind of turns into a tunnel that heads to the south. And you know that the exit is just right down at the end of this tunnel. But you also know that this pool might give you some benefit if you drink from it.
But there's a turtle in it. That's not very sanitary.
There is a turtle just pooping and crapping and and living in this water.
That's where the magic comes from.
I'm gonna use divine sense to check for parasites.
As you detect this water, what you gather is that if you were to drink from this water, it would give you the benefit of a greater healing potion, but you can only do it once.
Let's slurp this down.
Well, I'm all healed up.
Yeah, Nari, is anyone still below full health?
Well, I'm good.
I feel totally fine.
Yeah, we don't need the turtle poo water.
There is a parasite in there, undoubtedly, but you can get healed from it. So, it's sort of a double-edged sword.
Yeah, isn't that how people lose weight? They get the parasite and it makes their stomach not work right.
It gives you the runs, but you get abs.
From your gut being clenched all the time. As you guys start moving down south through this cave, down this tunnel towards the exit, suddenly the rumbling gets louder and louder and louder until busting out of the side of the cave, you see this massive machine. It looks like some weird, I don't know, almost motorcycle. It's purple. It's got these big metal wheels and these big, huge claw arms on either side. It's got spikes coming out the back, and it is blocking the exit from you. Instantly, Celeste, you recognize tunnel armor. This is a new Magitech suit of armor that the Empire has been working on, and it is here in this cave blocking your exit. And we are going to roll initiative.
Nari rolled a 1.
And we're going to have to bleep you so many times this episode.
All right, let me add you in then. You rolled a 1.
For 2. I rolled a 1 for 2.
She got twice that, Paul. Pine got an 11.
Roos got a 13.
Richter got a 21.
Celeste got a 13.
Awesome. So I think that's everybody. Let's get this organized. And here we go. At the top of the round, we have standing up near the pond, we've got Nari and the boys plus Celeste. And down at the bottom, kind of at the south end of this tunnel, you can see this massive purple motorcycle thing blocking your exit. Richter, it is your turn at initiative 21.
All right. Richter will kind of do the Minarese salute, which doesn't make any sense in this universe, but he's doing it anyway. And he says, "Your sins are exposed under the light of the sun, mark of the dawn." And he will mark this as his enemy for judgment. And then pulled out with his other hand his dueling pistol, which apparently can fire multiple rounds, because he's going to go ahead and take 3 shots with his dueling pistol.
It's a very good dueling pistol.
That would totally be cheating if you went into a duel with a pistol that had like 3 rounds.
First shot is a 15 to hit.
Yes, a 15 does hit.
It really does? All right.
Oh yeah, this is a big, big machine.
Okay, it does. That's a total of 12 damage then
Okay.
for the first hit. Next hit, a 12 to hit. That's not going to do it.
Actually, that will barely hit.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding? Do you want this thing to survive more than 2 rounds?
This is all based off of a template. Oh no, we'll see if you guys can survive 2 rounds.
That's 10 damage. And then the last one is a 21 to hit
For sure.
for 7 damage.
All right, anything else Richter's going to do?
Is the template a Tarask?
This is not a Tarask, no. Anything else Richter wants to do?
I'm going to move forward a little bit. I'm going to move forward like 15 feet and then stop right there.
Okay, perfect. All right, it is now time for... Wait, I think I just... Oh no, it's time for Celeste. Celeste, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to run the first 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 down here. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost, just a little icy cantrip for... 15 does hit, right?
Yes, it does.
Nice, okay. So that's going to be 17 cold damage on this thing.
Okay.
And then I am going to... I think I can do this. Tell me if I can't. But because it's a bonus action and one of these was a cantrip, I'm going to Misty Step the rest of the way to this thing.
Yeah.
And use that Eldritch Knight thing where you can use... Oh, no, that's a bonus action. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to Misty Step down to this thing so I'm ready to try to hit it when it comes.
Fantastic. I realized what I forgot. Yes, Celeste, that's fine. That's great. Because of my mistake, Celeste, you are safe from the layer action.
Ooh.
Kaboom! There is a huge explosive cacophony of rubble and debris falling from the ceiling as this tunnel armor has made this cave more unstable. And right in the center between where Richter is standing and Pine, Nari, and Roos, I need each of those 4 to make Constitution saves, difficulty 18.
Nari and Roos can add 4 to this.
That's good.
Oh, I don't like this.
What was the DC? Because I got a 17.
Roos got a 23.
The DC was 18.
Crap.
With +4, Nari got a 20.
Yeah, Richter got a 10.
So Pine and Richter are both deafened.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I thought that dealt some damage too, but no, it does not. That was not as cool as I thought it was going to be. Okay, guys, it's all good. Here we go. It is now Roos's turn.
All right, Roos is going to tap Nari on the shoulder and say, my spells have weird names. This one's called Protect now, I guess. I'm casting Warding Bond on you, so your AC goes up by 2, and I take half of your damage.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And then I will run up 30 feet. I will stand about 10 feet in front of Richter.
Legendary action coming your way. There are, from where this motorcycle is, there are 4 choices, and it looks like it is coming towards Richter. Richter, a thunderbolt comes shooting towards you. Make a dexterity save, difficulty 18.
Okay. It would be an 8, but
What kind of shenanigans can you pull?
I'm going to expend one of the charges on my Ring of Evasion
Yeah.
to succeed
And
on the
succeed.
saving throw.
Oh, that none of us wanted and gave to you.
That's right.
You take 24 thunder damage, halved to 12.
Whew. I'm happy to have that damage.
Okay. All right, Pine, it is your turn. You're still way up north by the pond, and this creature is way down south, like 100 feet south of you.
Yeah, I can't even see it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and go start running down here to try to engage it. So I have 35 feet of movement, so I can actually run just past Roos. And I'm still not within range. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'll use my action to continue running. I'm going to actually go past Celeste down to the west. So I'm kind of on the southwest corner of this Magitech armor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Awesome. That brings us now to Tunnel Armor. Actually, no, before Tunnel Armor, before it's Tunnel Armor's turn, the last legendary action that it has, it is going to suddenly start blowing wind out of its exhaust ports, pushing against Celeste. Celeste, why don't you make a difficulty 18 strength save?
Ooh, okay.
I should have stayed closer because then you could have added my charisma to your saving throw.
I'll use Indomitable to reroll that.
Okay.
Didn't make it still. 16.
You are pushed back 20 feet, no longer in base to base, next to Roos. Does that mean, I believe, does it get a attack of opportunity since you left its threat range?
I think its forced movement does not provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
Come on, guys. Give me this one. Okay, anyway.
Basically the move action. Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Okay, well, here is the deal. That is the legendary action, but now it is Tunnel Armor's turn. The only target within base to base is Mr. Pine.
Yes! Hey, everybody, look at me! I've made it up to him!
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Pine, prepare to get wrecked. Okay, here, the first attack coming at Mr. Pine. It shoots I guess in Final Fantasy VI, it's bolt, right? There is bolt of lightning shooting right at you. Add 14 to this. That's a 30 to hit.
That will
Oh, no.
This is going to be bad. That is going to be, holy shnikes, 47 plus 9. That is 56 damage to Mr. Pine.
Okay.
Are you still standing?
Oh, yeah, I healed all up. I still have, on a scale of 1 to 92, I'm at 36.
Okay.
It's like, I'm still standing. Yeah.
Yes.
Doing great.
I'm not confident that I understand scales anymore after Paul earlier.
A 1 to 3.
Yes. Another bolt of lightning coming right at you, Mr. Pine. That is a 16. He rolled a natural 2 and got a 16. Does that hit you?
That will miss, thank goodness.
Oh, no.
That brings us now to the last character of the turn, which is Nari, way back by the pond. Nari, what are you going to do?
All right, I am going to run up, and I'm probably going to use double my movement so that way I can actually run up to this creature. And I am going to stand next to Pine. I think that's kind of all I can do this turn, but rest assured, I will assault this guy next turn.
Okay.
I'm right there with you, Nari.
All right, we are back up to the top of the round. Initiative 21, Richter. What are you going to do? You are still like 40 or 50 feet back.
Yeah, so Richter will move forward.
I guess you're 35 feet. 35 feet is all.
Yeah, he's going to move forward like 10 feet, and then he is going to yell out, "The light of the day reveals all, and screw those Twilight books, step of the breaking dawn." And he's going to teleport up to be near the monstrosity, and then he's going to go ahead and make some attacks with his sword. A 21 to hit.
That will hit, yeah, for sure.
And he's going to also do sword tech 1 and do a dispatch on this. But first things first, he'll do 17 damage, and then he will go ahead and do his dispatch.
Okay.
18 damage from his smite. His Swordmaster's Justice is what he calls it.
Oh, that sucks. Only one of your dice was over half of the possible.
Hey, this guy's taken now a total of 81 damage, I do believe.
Not bad. Next attack.
It's all right.
Only an 11 to hit.
That will miss.
Dang it.
AC of 12 on this thing. It's big. It's hard to
I rolled
miss.
a 2.
It's hard to miss this thing. It's really big and kind of ungainly, but it has these probes and things sticking off it that can just do all kinds of crazy stuff. In fact, Richter, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Legendary action coming at either Roos or Celeste. It will be coming towards Celeste. Celeste, there is a thunderbolt that's coming at you. I need you to make a difficulty 18 dexterity saving throw.
All right, my dex is not good. Let's find out. 17. It's so close.
Oh, gosh. That is going to be 23 thunder damage to you.
I'm going to use Absorb Elements to reduce that by 1. So how much?
Man, that runic ability really is bad, isn't it?
I never used it in the game, but yeah.
It's so good. How much was it to begin with?
It was 23, so you took 22 damage, it looks like.
Sweet, 22.
But what's cool, though, is that your next melee attack, you'll get to do an extra damage.
I'll get to do 1 point of extra damage.
Oh, man, that's funny. All right, now... Is that okay? Now we have initiative 20, which is the layer action. And last time there was a deafening boom that deafened a couple people. It looks like it is now going to again kind of start blowing out exhaust from its ports, and is going to push. Let's see, 10 foot wide. Okay. From its ports, it shoots a blast of air north into the tunnel, pushing against Celeste and Roos, who both need to make strength saving throws, difficulty 18.
Well, that's not great for me.
Same.
What? I rolled a 19, so I got 18.
Wow.
So Celeste, you are pushed back 15 feet. Roos, you managed to hold your ground and stay close. Celeste, you went from all the way up next to it to now pushed back, 40 feet. Yeah, bonkers. Okay, that is now your turn though, Celeste.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna come in and I'll come in and Misty Step in there again. I'm gonna get in on this. So I will cast Misty Step to get 30 feet, and then I will run in, use my movement to come here to the west between these other two guys here, and just to be near them, and then I am going to attack with my action with this greatsword.
Pine totally misreads the situation. He's like,
Hey, not interested, but
Oh, it was never about you. It's
Send her this way, Pine.
But I will attack using let's attack using booming. Oh no, not booming blade. Regular greatsword attack. 25 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, for sure.
Great. So that's gonna do 18 slashing damage, and I'm gonna tack on
Wow, nice.
a second level divine smite on there, I think.
Okay.
extra 14 damage. And then I'm going to attack again. Because I got a second attack with that greatsword there. All right, that's 21 to hit.
Yes.
For 15 damage.
Okay.
And, and then, because we're all, this is like an end game fight, I'm going to action surge and attack 2 more times.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Beautiful.
I think that Sarah's figured out how this random save game thing works.
Oh, 2 13s to attack. So both of those miss, I believe.
No, they both hit. AC 12.
They both hit? Yes.
They both
Okay. You love to see it. All right. That first one is going to be 11. That second one is going to be 12. And on the second one, let's see what we're doing spell slot wise. Yeah, on the second one, I'll throw 1 more second level smite on there. So 3 more D8 for another 17 damage.
Nice. Wow. Okay. All of a sudden, this fight looks like it's not going to be as difficult as maybe I thought it was.
What was that?
Got him.
Okay. Let's see. With the last legendary action of this round, it is going to again use a gust of wind. Strength to save 18. Roos.
Oh man, I'm not going to make this one. Nope, I rolled a 14, so I got 13 on the save.
You get pushed 20 feet further back as the exhaust blows in your direction. You are now much closer to the little pond, little spring of healing water than you are to the fight. But Roos, it is your turn now.
Okay.
Say hi to the turtle for me.
I will. I'll go and say hello.
Don't get a parasite.
Roos is going to run up his 30 feet. He's still about 20 feet away from the action. I will pull out Gigi and say, Gigi, Mr. Pine is in trouble, and throw her out to Mr. Pine with a little healing potion, and you will get 11 hit points back.
Oh, thank you, sweet girl.
And then I will throw a chakram at him.
Okay.
At the wall armor, not a pine.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. For a 27 to hit.
That'll hit for sure.
That will do 9 force damage and 17 precision. So a total of 26 damage.
Wow.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. This thing is smoking and hissing and all kinds of stuff. Pine, it is your turn.
Oh no, this is being a bad influence on today's youth. It's smoking.
I'm more concerned about the hissing.
It's flavored vaping too. I can smell it.
What? What was that?
It's your turn.
I'm deafened.
He's deaf. He's deaf.
I wouldn't even hear the hissing.
At the end of this turn, Pine and Richter are no longer deaf.
Oh, that was quick.
Yay.
Just one round.
Oh, I was having fun playing it. Oh,
Yeah, we were trying to learn sign language real quick.
all right. So I will go ahead and before I do any attacks, I'm going to say,
This blade, lights of the firmament made manifest, flare of the day star.
and do my Flare of the Daystar technique, and then I'll take a couple of attacks. First is a 16 to hit, which will hit.
Yes, it will.
So I do 9 piercing, 3 cold, 8 radiant, and an additional 12 radiant damage. And it needs to make a DC. Oh, I just got a DC 16 con save, or it is blinded.
Exploded.
Jeez.
Pine, as you go in with your first attack. Okay, okay. Maybe I should have bumped up his AC.
I didn't even get to hit it.
I know I hit it one time.
You guys drained that thing really fast there. Anyway, Pine, as you strike it that last time, you can see the mechanism of this Magitech construct. It seems like it was maybe some sort of a prototype or something. It wasn't fully developed, and it starts to fall apart and hiss and smoke and explode and shake, and then boom, it is gone in a kind of purple wavy pattern as it disappears from the battlefield.
Yeah.
And we are going to cue victory music.
Woo!
All right.
I'm doing jumping jacks again.
Yes. So you're like one of those puppets where you pull the string and then the arms and legs go in the air. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's what they remind me of. Stop pulling the string out of my bum.
Leave it where it is.
I look at the camera, fold my arms, and put up one finger, but it looks like I'm flipping off the camera, but I'm not.
Yes. Thank you, Edgar.
Yes, that's a deep cut. That's Edgar.
All right. As the smoke clears, the way out of the cave is before you. Nari and the boys and Celeste, the way is clear for you to get out of this cave. Head north through the desert of Figaro and north to Narsh and past Narsh. I can't remember. You don't go all the way to Narsh.
Yeah, we go to Narsh. Then we got to split up and do the 3 different parties as we defend the.
That's right. Yes.
Tri-Toch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes, you managed to get out of the cave into this desert, and you know that Narsh is just a short hop, skip, and a jump away. But we're gonna go ahead and turn off the game for now. I think Bryson is probably his mom probably.
You gotta save the game.
You gotta save the saved game.
He'll be mad if we override his save.
You're right. Bryson will be mad, and you don't want to get. Bryson is the kind of cousin that you don't want mad at you.
Now Bryson can suck it.
Yeah, he doesn't know shit. Bryson shouldn't have gotten in trouble with his parents.
It's true.
No, Bryson plays with fireworks. Bryson takes fireworks and takes them apart and makes his own fireworks. You don't want to mess with Bryson.
The game cuts to black right as Celeste is going to plan a big victory kiss on Nari, but right before it happens.
Oh.
So it never does. It's not canonical.
Oh.
And she never did pick that wedgie.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so fun. Hey, thanks for playing some Final Fantasy VI with us. And Sarah, thanks for being a guest, a side piece. Very nice. Yeah, hey, Sarah, is there anything you'd like to plug here at the end of this very fun random save game?
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for having me. This was such a good time. I would like to plug an upcoming project that I'm working on, another actual play podcast. It's going to be called Mage Hand High Five, and we are working on a springtime release. So I will keep y'all posted on the status of that, but it should come out sometime in spring of 2023.
Oh, fantastic. Awesome.
I look forward to listening to it. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it.
Thank you.
And we'll make sure mention it when it does go live again when here in the future. So fantastic.
Oh, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah. Thanks for playing with us. And so, go check out our Discord. You can chat with us. You can share your favorite moments from this random save game or just from this video game in general that we were playing. Don't forget our Patreon. You can check out the maps for this and all of our adventures. And until we get together next time, we hope you have a great time.